So hey, good afternoon. It's Freedom Witness again here, and I wanted to share a little story about something happened last week. Last week I came back from a business trip and walked around my house just to kind of make sure everything was okay, make sure no craziness happened. And I go to my front door to get a package, and I look on the door, and it's this, the typical little flyer that says "You are invited." Right away, I recognize who that is. I recognize that as those Jehovah's Witnesses again, trying to get me to come to their memorial celebration. Trying to get me to be a part of their cult club. So, being as it may, I had just kind of a tough, busy week, just tired, right? So I'm working on a project in my house, and I thought, you know what, these people don't get it. And I have told them multiple times to stay off my front porch. This is my property. And I've told them that to put me on the do not call list. And when I say that, they automatically like, well, how do you know anything about that? And what do you know about the do not call list? And I was like, it doesn't matter what I know about it. I want you to put me on it, and don't ever come to my house. Don't ring my doorbell. You wake up my daughter. You wake up my family. It fucking pisses me off when I see them and they know that I'm the mad apostate in the neighborhood. I do not want to be bothered with you. Leave me alone. You guys have destroyed my family and made things miserable for me and my family. So just leave me alone. They don't get it. So Sunday morning, when I got this notice on my door, I decided I'm gonna pull a walking tall on these people, right? So I get me a long pole. I have what's like really long 4-foot pole, because I was doing some work in my house. I get in my car and I put up my phone and I go Google Maps, Kingdom Halls near me. And I've been in Chicago 6 years, and I don't know where any of the Kingdom Halls are located, at least not intentionally. So I Google Kingdom Halls near me, and I'm able to find the Kingdom Hall near me. It's on 79th Street or 75th Street, so just a few blocks away. So I get in my car, put my walking tall stick in the passenger side, and I drive to the Kingdom Hall. Just a little bit nervous, but not much. I pull up a block away, and I walk down across the street, and I see the Kingdom Hall. It's all glass on the front. I walk up, I see a bunch of people getting in out of their cars and going in, and looking, just, I don't know, snobby, stuck up, whatever. And so I had my stick, and I just walked over there to the door, and I tried the door, and of course it was locked. So then I just took my wood stick and I just tapped on the door a few times. Not hard, just enough to get somebody's attention. So out comes this tall black brother, or did I say brother? Tall black man. He comes out, he says, "Can I help you?" And I raised my stick up and I put it in his face. I said, "Do not come to my motherfucking house again. Don't come up on my porch. I have told you cult-laden people a million times, put me on your do not call list. Do not come to my house ever again. Do not come up on my porch." And then he's looking at me and he goes, "Can we take this outside?" I said, "No." And so then I put my foot in the door and I wedged myself inside the door between the door frame. And then here come two other brothers. "Can we help you?" I said, and I put my stick in their face. I said, "Do not come to my motherfucking house again." I said, "It's a mad sign of disrespect when I tell you that is my right as a property owner to not have you on my porch. Now, if you want to scream at me from the sidewalk, you dirty apostate, I don't care. Stay off my property." And so then they were trying to get me to come outside, and then he starts to reach out, put his hands on me, and I said, he didn't touch me, but he started to put his hands on me, and I said, I looked at him, I said, "If you touch me, I'm gonna break all your fingers." And he pulled them back like, oh my God, the dangerous apostate. I'm sure it feeds into their psychobabble, right? End is coming, the world is over, the apostates are coming to our door with their madness. So my point of all that, so anyway, I reiterated the fact that if you come on my porch, I'm gonna beat your ass. This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat your ass if you come up on my porch again. Here's my address, and I gave it to him again. Told him the address is clear. He goes, "What's your name?" I said, "My name is none of your business. All you need to know is that keep my address out your mouth. You stay off my property, or I'm going to beat your ass the next time you come on my porch." So then I calmly stepped out of the entryway, walked across the street with my stick in my hand, got into my car, and drove away calmly, feeling so incredibly empowered. Like, it's a trigger when I see them people walking down the street. And not so much when they're walking down the street, just as long as you leave me alone. Don't put your stuff, don't say nothing to me. Like, if you know me, if you're in my neighborhood, you know I'm the mad apostate. Leave me and my family alone. Just don't do it. it's a trigger when they don't respect my property. And it's not just that one property. I have multiple. I have several, and I've been working in other properties on my yard. And they come up to me and say, "Sir, your tenants have the right to hear what we." I was like, "No, my tenants, no. I don't care what their rights are. This is my property, and I have the right to not to be disturbed on property that I pay mortgages on." This is a mad level of disrespect that these people have for other people. I know for me, if I was walking down the street and kept going up on some other dude's porch, and he said to me one time, like, "Don't come on my porch again," I might have a tendency to respect that, because I mean, he could shoot me, he could stab me in the face, and nothing could happen. The police was like, "What are you doing on his property roaming around?" Well, he told me to leave and I didn't do it, so you got what's coming to you. So it's just a mad level of respect that disrespect that just drives me crazy about these people. And I think one of these days you're gonna get the wrong lesson. You're gonna get the lesson because you're gonna come up on me, and I'm not having it. I'm done with it. Like, seriously, I used to be that guy, and I used to, probably walk up on people's property and having, "Oh, I have the right to be here to talk to you." Like, no, you don't. You don't have the right to be on my property if I don't want you to be on my property. So that's my rant for the day. I know I haven't said anything about Jehovah's Witnesses in a while because I've been pretty cool on it, but that just really, really makes me mad. And I think there are really a lot of times in my neighborhood, because in South Shore we have one of the nicer streets. It's tree lined and beautiful walk, beautiful homes, and it's kind of quiet. And I think they just love to go up and down that street because they can waste their time in a neighborhood that's pretty safe. So anyway, if you're a Jehovah's Witness and you're listening to this, stay off my motherfucking porch. And that's all I got for you.